Hi, and welcome to this session where we're going to be discussing essential career skills. No matter what industry you work in, certain skills will always be in demand. Things like managing your time well, solving problems efficiently, adapting to change, and using technology effectively. These are the skills that set people apart, helping them work smarter, build strong careers, and achieve their goals. In this session, we'll break down each of these skills, look at why they matter, and most importantly, how you can apply them in real work situations. The first essential skills we're going to look at are time management and productivity. We'll look at two methods that help you to prioritize tasks and stay focused on the job at hand. Time management is something most people struggle with at some point. Whether it's trying to juggle multiple deadlines or just figuring out where to start, poor time management can lead to stress and mistakes. The good news is that small changes can make a big difference. For example, think about a typical workday. You start with a to-do list, but as emails roll in and unexpected tasks pop up, the most important work keeps getting pushed back. By the end of the day, the urgent jobs are still unfinished and you feel like you got nothing done. That's where prioritization techniques come in. Let's look at a couple of simple methods that can help you take control of your workload. The Eisenhower matrix is useful when everything feels urgent. If you find yourself constantly firefighting, take a step back and categorize your tasks. The goal is to spend less time on last-minute urgent work by focusing more on long-term important tasks before they become emergencies. This is where the Eisenhower matrix helps. The idea is to separate tasks based on importance and urgency. Urgent and important tasks, like meeting a deadline, should be done immediately. Important, but not urgent tasks, like your everyday's responsibilities or project work, need to be scheduled so they don't get forgotten. Urgent but less important tasks, such as responding to non-critical emails, could be delegated to someone else if possible, or you can allocate short blocks of time to get them done rather than letting them interrupt your workflow. And finally, anything that's neither urgent nor important, like scrolling through social media during work hours, should be avoided altogether. Using this method prevents you from getting caught up in a cycle of constantly responding to urgent demands while neglecting bigger, long-term priorities. Over time, applying this approach can help you work smarter, reduce stress, and get more of the right things done. If you struggle with procrastination or staying focused, the Pomodoro technique can help. It involves working in focused bursts, 25 minutes of work followed by a 5-minute break. It sounds simple, but it works because it helps you stay engaged while avoiding burnout. For example, if you're putting off writing a report, set a timer for 25 minutes and commit to working without distractions. Once the time is up, take a short break and then start another session. Before you know it, the task doesn't feel as overwhelming and you're making real progress. The next essential skills we're going to look at are problem solving and critical thinking. We'll look at the process you can follow to solve problems in your workplace. Problem solving is a skill you'll use in almost any job. Whether you're dealing with a frustrated customer, facing a delay on an important project, or handling an unexpected issue, how you approach the situation matters. Rushing into a decision without thinking it through can sometimes make things worse. But if you take a step back, think critically, and weigh your options, you can find the best way forward. The key to problem solving is to identify the problem clearly, consider multiple solutions before acting, evaluate and choose the best option, and then implement the solution and review its effectiveness. Let's look at two common workplace problems and how to solve them effectively. The first step in solving any problem is to clearly define what's wrong. Instead of assuming, take a moment to understand the full situation. Imagine you work in customer service and a customer calls in angry because their order was incorrect. Instead of apologizing immediately or offering a refund straight away, you first need to ask the right questions. What did they order? What did they receive instead? Was there a mix-up in the system? Gathering all the facts prevents unnecessary mistakes in how you handle the issue. Maybe it's not a customer complaint, but a project you're working on with a deadline that's fast approaching. You realize that some key tasks are behind schedule. Instead of assuming the team can catch up, you take a moment to assess. What tasks are delayed? Why are they falling behind? Are there resource issues or was the timeline unrealistic? Understanding the root cause will help you figure out the best way to fix it. Once you fully understand the problem, don't jump straight into the first solution that comes to mind. There may be a better way to handle it. For our customer complaint example, possible solutions might be apologizing and offering to send a replacement order, providing a refund if the mistake caused significant inconvenience, or offering a discount or free shipping on their next order to maintain goodwill. For our delayed project example, your options might include reallocating tasks so that more people can help get things back on track, communicating with stakeholders to adjust deadlines or set new priorities, or identifying which tasks can be streamlined or removed to meet the deadline without sacrificing quality. By taking a moment to think through different options, you can choose the most effective and practical solution. Now it's time to decide which solution will be the most effective. Ask yourself the following. Which option fixes the issue quickly and efficiently? What are the potential consequences of each approach? Does this solution align with company policy or project goals? For the customer complaint, you might decide that sending a replacement is the best option because it solves the issue while maintaining customer satisfaction. If the customer had a particularly negative experience, adding a discount may help ensure they return. For the delayed project, you might determine that reallocating tasks is the best immediate fix. However, if the delay is significant, communicating with stakeholders about adjusting deadlines may be necessary to avoid overloading the team. By thinking critically and weighing the impact of each option, you ensure that you're making an informed decision rather than simply reacting to the situation. Now it's time to act. Problem solving isn't just about deciding what to do, it's about taking responsibility and following through. If you're handling the customer complaint, you clearly explain the resolution, process the replacement order, and ensure the customer is updated. If you're working on the delayed project, you implement the new task assignments, check in with team members, and inform stakeholders of any adjustments. Taking initiative when problem solving shows that you're proactive and dependable, qualities that every employer will value. The next essential skills we're going to look at are resilience and adaptability. We'll look at what both skills mean and what they look like in the workplace. No one gets everything right the first time, and workplace challenges are inevitable. What matters is how you respond. Being resilient is about how you bounce back from setbacks and learn from mistakes. For example, imagine you spend weeks preparing for a big presentation, only to have it criticized by your manager. It's frustrating, but a resilient person doesn't dwell on the disappointment. Instead, they ask for specific feedback, make adjustments, and improve for next time. Over time, this mindset builds confidence and success. To be resilient, you need to stay positive in difficult situations and focus on solutions rather than the problem. Over time, this will help you to manage stress more effectively and learn from feedback and mistakes. Workplaces evolve. Whether it's a new system, a different team structure, or unexpected challenges, being adaptable means staying calm and figuring out how to adjust. If you've ever had to learn a new software program at work, you know it can be frustrating at first. But those who take the time to learn and adapt often become the most valuable employees. Adaptability means embracing new learning opportunities, being open to new ways of working, and staying flexible even when things don't go as planned. Employers highly value resilience and adaptability in new employees. They understand that mistakes are inevitable and change is constant. Successfully managing both will make you a sought-after candidate. The next essential skills we're going to look at are digital and technological literacy. We'll look at what essential digital skills are needed for the workplace. Technology is everywhere in today's workplaces. Whether it's using AI-powered tools to save time, working on shared documents, or staying aware of cybersecurity threats, digital literacy is an essential skill. For example, let's say you work in HR and regularly sift through hundreds of job applications. Instead of manually screening each one, you use AI-based recruitment software to shortlist the most suitable candidates. This not only speeds up the process, but also ensures a more accurate selection. Learning how to use digital tools like online collaboration and AI and automation effectively makes your job easier and keeps you ahead of industry trends. Understanding how to stay safe online and protect your workplace data from cyber threats is now must-have knowledge for any employee. Mastering career skills like time management, problem solving, resilience, and digital literacy will help you grow in any job. These are the skills that employers look for that make work easier and that open up new opportunities. Now think about which of these skills you want to improve first. What small change could you make this week to be more efficient, more adaptable, or more proactive at work? The more you apply these skills, the stronger your career foundation will be. Thanks for joining this session, and I'll see you again soon.